Today's lecture is crown classification. Crown class is a term used to describe the position of an individual tree in the forest canopy. In the definitions below, general layer of the canopy refers to the bulk of the tree crowns in the size class or cohort being examined. Crown classes are most easily determined in even aged stands as depicted in figure 1.1. In an uneven aged stand, a tree's crown would be compared to other trees in the same layer. Kraft's crown classes are defined as follows. Smith et al. 1997 and Helms 1998 modified for clarity. The crown classes are dominant trees, codominant trees, intermediate trees, and suppressed trees. You see in diagram 1.1, there are 4 categories of trees: dominant, codominant, intermediate, and suppressed trees. You clearly see in the diagram. Now we discuss first dominant trees. These crowns extend above the general level of the canopy. They receive full light from above and some light from the sides. It means dominant trees are properly spaced in the forest and they receive full sunlight from the top of the trees as well as from side of the trees. So their growth and development is proper, their height is also proper, and they form maximum height crowns. Generally they have the largest, fullest crowns in the stand. You already see in the figure 1.1. Now we discuss codominant trees. These crowns make up the general level of the canopy. They receive direct light from above, but little or no light from the sides. It means they are receiving full sunlight from the above, but sometimes very little or no light will be received by the lower canopy of the trees. Generally they are shorter than the dominant trees. The third category is intermediate trees. These crowns occupy a subordinate position in the canopy. They receive some direct light from above, but no direct light from the sides. It means they are not receiving light from the by the side canopies of the trees. Only crowns will receive, aerial branches will receive the photolight for photosynthesis point of view, and most of the lower leaves remain host leaves. It means they are totally dependent for food material of the aerial leaves. Crowns are generally narrow and are one-sided and shorter than the dominant and codominant trees. Now we discuss suppressed trees. They are also known as overtop trees. It means they are covered by the dominant, codominant, and intermediate trees. These crowns are below the general level of the canopy. They receive no direct light. Crowns are generally short, sparse, and narrow. Their growth and development is very poor because they are not receiving light from any source, that is from the top of the trees or even from the side canopies. Crown classes are a function of tree vigor, tree growing space, and access to sunlight. Here this is that if you want to know the crown classes, which one is dominant, which one is codominant, and which one is intermediate or suppressed. So just by seeing the crown you can observe the tree's growth and development, that is tree vigor, tree growing space, and access to sunlight. These in turn are influenced by stand density and species shade tolerance. A suppressed Douglas fir tree is likely of low vigor and will probably die out. Generally suppressed trees, especially of Douglas fir, which is not shade tolerant, and generally suppressed trees will die. It typically would not be able to respond to an increase in sunlight if a neighboring tree will fell over. a shade tolerant suppressed western hemlock. This is another tree, that is western hemlock. It is a shade tolerant, and on the other hand may survive very nicely and be able to take advantage of increased sunlight if a neighboring tree were to fall over. अगर उसके साइड बाई साइड का जो कोई ट्रीज है अगर वो गिर जाता है तो it will grow, and it means it will not die because it is a shade tolerant. It will survive. Crown classes distribution can also enter overall bigger of an even age stand. If most trees are in the intermediate crown classes, then the stand is likely too crowded and the trees are stagnated. A stand with nearly every tree in the dominant category is either very young, with all of the trees receiving plenty of sun, or very sparse and may be considered understocked. A typical even age stand has the majority of trees in the codominant class and the fewest trees in the suppressed class. The relative ratios of dominant and intermediate classes are generally a function of species composition. Examine the data in figure 1.2 and table 1.1 below. You see minimum number of trees per acre is 0 to 40 and diameter classes 6 to 36. Diameter classes of even age tree stand near large mountain OR source data collected by Mount Hood Community College Forest Measurements first class of January 26, 2005. This 60-year-old stand of primarily Douglas fir and western hemlock displays a bell-shaped diameter distribution. Characteristics of an even aged stand: most of the trees are clustered around the average diameter at breast height, that is DBH, with some smaller and some larger than the center range. Table 1.1% of each species by crown class. Source data collected in even age stand near large mount by Mount Hood Community College Forest Measurement first class in January 2005. Species Douglas fir. Dominant trees in the Douglas fir group 29% of all trees measured. Codominant 35% of all trees measured. Intermediate 24% of all trees measured. Suppressed 13% of all trees measured. Their number is 67, 64, 40 and 12. Note that the majority of trees are in the codominant crown classes, that is 35% of all trees, which is typical of an even age stand. These trees most likely make up the bulk of the 16 to 24 inch diameter classes. It is interesting to examine the species composition data. The majority of dominant and codominant trees are Douglas fir, while the intermediate and suppressed trees are primarily shade tolerant in case of western hemlock trees. Therefore, healthy trees in the small diameter classes, that is 6 to 10 inches, may survive over time. It means they live for longer time without any mortality or dying, even though they are surrounded by large trees. They are although covered by the large trees, but they will survive. Crown classes by itself does always reflect vigor. There is another element to examine besides position in the crown. It means crown is generally used to know the bigness of the trees. If they have good crown, it means such plants will receive proper photolight from all the directions, even from the above the trees, and their growth and development definitely is high. Thank you for patience hearing.